friends, I'm driving to Reykjavik now, not to the volcano, but I will go to the volcano later today after 3 o'clock sometime, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock we will drive to the volcano. At the moment, let me show you the road to Reykjavik. I think it will be interesting for you to see the terrain here in Iceland. I'm driving from Þórlakshöfn to Reykjavik. It's about 50 kilometers drive, and I will drive through many lava fields and passing by many volcanoes, and it's something interesting for you to see. So let me turn the camera and show you the way where I drive. As you see, it's mainly sand, black sands here, because I live next to the ocean, and here it was ocean in the past, you know. This is a new terrain that the ocean retreated and left these valleys here, sand valleys. There you see a Geitafell. It's a volcano from the Ice Age. I'll come closer to that mountain. I will show you it from the nearby. Today is good weather. Some wind. Is almost. We don't have in Iceland days with no wind. It's almost wind every single day in Iceland. It's very rare to hit a day with no wind. It would be very strange. Such days are not very common in Iceland, so it's always blowing. And also today some wind. Weather is good. I'm still not working, so I still have lots of free time. I will start working in the end of this month. You see, today is the last day that you can change nail tires to summer tires, because after today, if police stops you and you still have nail tires, you get a big fine. I think it's around $170 per tire, which is not little. So I still have to change tires on this car. That's why I have to drive to Reykjavik to do that. And there is a tire change shop here in this town, but it's simpler to do it in Reykjavik. I know some people that I know cheaper. Very soon we will start driving up the mountains, and we'll pass through the Highlands. To the very front you see a volcano. It's called Skálafell. Skali means a hut or a house, a small house in the mountains. And that's a legend says that Ingólfur Arnarsson, the first settler of Iceland, he came here from Norway. He built his hut there somewhere. That's why mountain is called so. you barely see it, but you see a mountain there, Ingersoll Mountain. It's also named after Ingvar Arnarsson, the first settler of Iceland. His land possessions stretched from Reykjavik all the way to that mountain by the river. There is a river there. It was the border of his lands. So now we drive up the mountains. We'll pass by a lava tunnel, which is a tourist attraction. You see there is a sign here which says lava tunnel, 3 kilometers. It's a big lava tunnel that you can go into guided tours. Something you can do when you come to Iceland. It's not free entrance though, you have to pay. It's maybe $50 or something. There you see the ocean very far in the distance, Atlantic Ocean. So now we came up the mountain here. You see those yellow poles next to the road in Iceland. They are very useful in winter, and when you have snowstorms or poor visibility, they have light reflectors on them and they show you the way. It's really life-saving because you can have such days when you can't see anything, when you can't see 2 meters in front of you, and they reflect light in the night, and they really saved many lives. They are next to the roads through all Iceland, and in the mountains they are especially high. Here you see the lava tunnel. There's the lava tunnel there. Here to the right there is a house there. You see it's a lava tunnel. I think it's 3 or 5 kilometers long. A very long tunnel. A few kilometers under this lava field here. My headlights from the Volcano trip, so keep them in the car. So here you see another volcano from the Ice Age. It's called the Small Chisel volcano. I climbed it. It's about 500 meters high. Eldborger ruin lava field, which is from the year 1000. Here to the right. It's pretty new lava field, this one here. Also overgrown with moss, as you see. Driving to Reykjavik, and this is the terrain that you see here. In winter time it's very bad weather here. Usually it's very windy, lots of snowstorms here. It can be dangerous to drive. Many cars go off-road here in winter time. In the distance you see Blue Mountains or Blaufjöll, and there is a ski resort. You barely see it, but it is there in the end. Volcano headlights from my trips. We are passing through Þrengslí, which means something like a narrow passage, narrow neck, tight neck or tight passage, which is here between the mountains, you see, and that's why this road is called Þrengslavegur, or tight highway. One of the major passages from Reykjavik to the south of Iceland. There is another one called Hellisheiði, which is a few kilometers to the right. And here you see a Lambafell mine. It's another volcanic mine. We visited one earlier. Here you see another one. And they are mining volcanic rock here. Lambafell means lamb, a mountain. It's this mountain here. All this mountain is called Lambafell, or the lamb mountain. See, it is a mine here. It's very big on both sides of this volcano. Of this, it's very interesting terrain here. Trucks are going into the mine for the rocks. You see the terrain here, very beautiful, special. And right behind here, behind those mountains, I'll show you in a second, there is one of the biggest craters in Iceland, called Stóri Mýrdin, and we will climb that crater and we will take a look at it. It's about 200 meters in diameter, huge crater. There you see it, there behind, it's coming up on the top there. Stóri Mýrdin crater. You can see it, but it's enormous in size. And there you see steam rising from geothermal power plant behind, in front of Hengit volcano. That mountain is Hengit volcano, active volcano, by the way. It's an active volcano, that mountain in snow. And here you see a Lambafell mine. The bigger part of it is here. You see, it's very active, big mine in Iceland. One of the most important mines here. Close to Reykjavik, Lambafell mine. It's operated by a building construction company, Icelandic construction company. See, we will take a tour around the mine. We'll take a look at it closer at a later time. So now we keep driving to Reykjavik. I do film it today because it's good weather, so we can see very well, and good camera, which will give you an idea of Iceland. power plant to your right side, which generates electricity and hot water for the city of Reykjavik. It's a new one. This is Svínahrauin lava field, or swine or pig lava field. We climbed the crater there it was some weeks ago. I posted the video how I go up that crater, Eldborg crater. It is over there. It's a new lava field from 1,000 years ago. So now we will be entering Hellisheiði highway, which is connecting Reykjavik and Selfoss, and it's bigger than the road I'm driving now. It's one of the biggest highways in Iceland. So we are going from the top of it now. We will enter it, and you will see more interesting things. So that is the crater that we climbed some days ago. Northern Eldborg over there. So we are entering Hellisheiði highway here. It's two-lane traffic in many parts of it, which is not very common in Iceland. Just very few roads have two-lane traffic separated. It's about 15 minutes to Reykjavik, and very soon we will arrive in the city. There you see Iceland Mountain, which is just next to Reykjavik, still in snow. It's also a table or Tuya volcano from the Ice Age. Driving down the ghost hill, or which means ghost hill. Maybe there are some ghosts there, but winds can be very strong on that hill. Many cars go off-road, as you see here. You see monument to cars, traffic accidents warning. And so now we are driving Draugarhlíðar down. Ghost Hill is here. It's very strong wind, can be here. See, it's Ghost Hill, Draugarhlíðar. And Vifilsfell Mountain just to the left, it's Volcano. It's a coffee shop, the first coffee shop on the way to Reykjavik. Here is a small airport for private planes, like small planes. Land airport. Vifilsfell volcano behind us, and there you see steam from current eruption. Current volcano is still active, and you see the steam is from rising from Geldingadal or Fagradalsfjall over there. Driving through Sandskeið. It's a passage, call it Sandskeið, very windy passage. Usually here, Sandskeið, this valley is called Sandskeið, or sand territory or sand passage. It's very flat here, as you see. Extremely flat, that's why winds are strong here. So now we are approaching Reykjavik, or Smoky Bay if you translate the name. I will stop the camera when we hit Reykjavik and sign Reykjavik. Then I will do my business in the city. My next report will be from the volcano. From the volcano trip. Here you see the first trees of Reykjavik. First houses, I hear them. Today is May 9th, 2021. Lots of traffic exiting or entering the city to the south of Iceland. This road goes to the south and also to the east, south and east of Iceland. Traffic goes through this highway. So here is a sign which welcomes you to Reykjavik. Reykjavik, you see. And here my report stops. I wish you all the best. Have a nice day or morning or evening wherever you are.